Uh-oh. I think we might be live. There's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes, but we're going to find out. Hope all is well with everybody. Um, I was doing this as an impromptu stream. So we are here live in Kuala Lumpur. I'm using my cell phone and I'm doing the best that I can with the resources that I have. So we're gonna just do what it do, as they call it, right? So there's not gonna be much that we're gonna be talking about today, but I did want to let you guys know that we are live, and yeah, we're gonna hang out with you for a little bit. It is now 8:01. No, that's not what time it is. It is 9:01 a.m. Um, in Kuala Lumpur. So 9:01 a.m. is where I'm at. And there's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes that I thought I had right pieces, but I didn't. So we just gonna get right into it, and we're gonna make it do what it do, as they call it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let me press record. What's going on, everybody? Tall Boy here. We're live in Kuala Lumpur. You see the topics that we're going to talk about: Waymo, Shaska, and a little bit of travel abroad. So without further ado, let's tap in. What's going on, everybody? Maybe if I move closer to the phone, I'm using the Black Magic camera app on my Pixel 9 Pro XL. I have a J5 Create device that allowed me to use my cell phone, and that device is JCC 153. So J5 Create JCC 153 allows me to use my cell phone. I had the GoPro, but I forgot a very important piece. So anyway, won't be able to use the GoPro until I can get a hold of that piece. So it is what it is, and it was also giving me some problems. So Tall Boy here, our goal here is to simplify technology in a language that you can understand. And this is kind of how we do it each and every week. So I don't hear any audio out of here, so I guess I won't be using those. Clearly, y'all can hear audio because y'all ain't saying nothing, right? So hopefully y'all are getting some audio. If not, I'll just have to stop the show. But that's just what it is. This is what we're doing. I brought my setup. I said, as long as I got Wi-Fi, I'll still be able to work wherever I'm at across the world, right? So that's just kind of what it is. Let me just see if I can get these comments to come up on the screen real briefly. Give me one moment here. And let's see if we got those. Where did they go? They was here just a second ago. Where did the comments go? The comment says your hat. No, I ain't got no hat. I ain't bring one. I'm a shave because I got to check out in a minute. So yeah, you got the George Jefferson look going right now. Okay, they say we can hear you. Great. All right, so it is what it is. So let me see. Can I get comments to come up on the screen? If we can do that. We in there. Take me through there. All right, there we go. We can hear you. Go Tall Boy Go says awesome fun things. That's what's up, man. Let me see. You didn't even say anything. I know. I wasn't gonna go live, but we did go live last minute. I just feel obligated to doing right by you guys. I told you I love this technology, and we're gonna talk a little bit about it. Not much, but we're gonna talk a little bit about the technology that's going on. Not much really just going out here in these internet streets unless you care about Discord, or I know YouTube TV was down in the United States. So YouTube and the YouTube TV was down, but that was pretty much it that I felt like consumers needed to know. The Pixel 10a dropped. But I know a lot of you guys are iPhone users or maybe Samsung users, so I did not want to talk about the Pixel 10a because I don't think it was worth that much of a conversation to really be had, if that makes sense. There's no word of the day because there's no way for me to get a hold of Revis, if that makes sense. And I'm not going to try and break down the word. So it is what it is. So we're just going to try and go through this as quickly as I possibly can. Wanted to let you kind of know tell you about a little bit about my journey. Talk a little bit about Waymo. We had a company called Shaska. I still did not get a chance to do the interview, edit it, but I'm just going to run it raw. And then we had another company called Omi, OMI. They got like an AI pen, and I heard Apple is about to drop their AI pen this year. I'm not sure if it's this quarter, but they're going to drop one this year. So that's some of the news that I was reading about. And I'm like, I don't know if you guys really care about that kind of stuff. So neither here nor there. That's kind of what we're going to be discussing. All right. So no word of the day. Just letting you guys know that I'm all right. I got to move myself in closer because I feel like the video quality is choppy. Blurry. And there's nobody here to say, hey, let me focus in on you. So we just gonna have to work with what we got to work with this cell phone and this J5 Create device. The good thing is we are able to use our cell phone to make it work, right? So let's see, what else are they saying over here with the comments? Why can't I pull this up? That's interesting. When were they down? So when were they down? They were down yesterday. So Tuesday or Wednesday they were down. It's all over the internet saying that YouTube had a global outage. So I'm just letting you know that. Tech Troublemaker Jr. Oh, yeah, we're gonna try and go through this as briefly as I can. I do like to talk, so it is what it is. A haircut is definitely needed. No, I got the clippers. I just was being lazy. Oh my God, she got jokes messing with my head. Okay, I'm not gonna let her rain on my parade, y'all. So let's just go ahead and get started. I didn't even find where did I find that article at? I think I found it on. It wasn't on Engadget. It was on. Man, I forgot where I found the article at. Man, that's messed up. Let me see if I can find this real quick. So unprepared, y'all. So unprepared. But hey, y'all understand the plight. Waymo, DoorDash. So Waymo and DoorDash are partnering, believe it or not, all because of a situation that they have going on. And basically, and you can't really make this up, it's really funny. They're saying, let me see, I don't see the article that I found, but I'll just pull this one here and we'll just go from here. Just pull this article and put it in the system. Yeah, there we go. So Waymo is in Atlanta and about 6 other cities, right? And so Waymo said, hey, hold up. We got some problems going on over here. And we need some help. So what I mean by that, and I'm just trying to get the article to pull up on the screen. There we go. Web browser. Control V. There we go. Let's see. We got it? Okay. Waymo said they're asking DoorDash. They want to partner with DoorDash because they're having a problem after they complete a ride because the people that are in the car, they get out the car, but they don't shut the door. I can't make this up. Some of the things that we go through, right? So basically, we got all this hype going around the self-driving vehicle. Are you going to get in one? Are you not? Maybe the self-driving phenomenon is pretty much over with some people. But Waymo is doubling down, and they said they're already operating in 6 different cities. and they've upgraded to their 6th generation Waymo driver. And they say that this new tech uses better sensors and even microphones and to hear sirens, but they ran into a little small problem. The cars can't close their own doors, and if a passenger leaves them open, um, they can't take off and go get another ride. So to fix this, Waymo started a pilot program specifically in Atlanta. So the pilot program is in Atlanta, saying that they're going to pay Door Dashers about $11.25 just to pull up and shut a car door so the robo-taxi can get back on the move. I thought that was quite hilarious. They're just using Atlanta as the pilot program right now. And they said if a robo-taxi gets stuck with an open door, a nearby dasher gets a notification and a quick payout to go manual and shut it. It's a temporary human in the loop fix for the very basic mechanical problem. They're also saying that it just upgraded the cameras, the LiDAR, and the radar that make it much better at navigating at night and also in bad weather. And in addition to the microphones to hear emergency vehicles, shows that they're getting much more sophisticated in how the car perceives its environment. And they're also about to invest in a new vehicle called the OJAI minivan. Currently, they're only using Jaguars and Hyundai electric vehicles in the fleet, but they're going to be using this Zeekr-based OJ minivan, or maybe it's OJAI. And then they're saying that this is a game changer because the doors automatically slide. They open up and slide on their own. So this is something different. And now, even though this temporary fix for, there we go. Even though they have this temporary fix for the Uber drivers currently with Waymo with Door Dashers currently, that's only going to last for so long. So my thing is, does this make sense? But I mean, you got to fix a problem, and it's a little quick money. But the thing is, if there's 5 DoorDash drivers in the area, you got to be quick with the button to say, I'll go do it, because that's an extra $11. And then from my understanding, 9 times out of 10, they're going to probably tax that $11, right? But if you're doing DoorDash, that's some free coin for you for the time being. So just letting you know that that's kind of what's going down. And I wanted to know your thoughts on it. I thought that was quite hilarious. What do you think of that? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you think that this is something that is good, bad, indifferent? You don't care? You still want to get in a Waymo vehicle? You're not feeling the Waymo vehicles? Like, what are you thinking? Don't forget to hit the like button. Where in the world is Tallboy? It says Tech Troublemaker. Let's see. Waymo is going to be no-mo if they keep getting into accidents. Well, that is true. I can't control the accident. The accident. What they say? If you're in an accident, call 411 pain or whoever it is that you're supposed to call. What do you guys think of that? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Indifferent? You don't care. Let's see. There we go. Where in the world is Tallboy? There we go. So just sharing with you what's going on with Waymo. And let's see. All right, guys. Man, this is weird. I got to definitely tighten up for the next show. Disclaimer, there won't be no show next week because I'll still be traveling next Wednesday. So it just seems like Wednesdays are travel days. So I felt like being gone too many days was going to be crazy. So it is what it is. I'll make sure I reiterate that at the end. We were at CES, and there's still some more videos that we still have to cover. I have not edited them because I've been traveling, jet lag, tired, trying to explore the city. I just haven't found time. and I will find it. But there was a company out there that I thought the women really needed to pay attention to. And I think that that was probably one of our best products that we had really had identified. We actually had the CEO or the founder on the show, and she kind of told you guys a little bit about it, about the product when we were at CES. Awesome Fun Things was nice enough and gracious enough to host the produce the show for us while we were there, and you ladies were interested. So for the ones who may have missed it, this is the product. You get a chance to actually see it a little bit in action. All right. So without further ado, let me tap into Shaska from CES.
One Lab Tech Show, Tall Boy, CES 2026. Ladies, you got hair. You need to find a way to get your hair done in a more efficient way. Well, guess what? I found a product that will make your time of doing your hair cut in half. I met a company called the Shaska Hair Styler, and I got Shaska right here to tell you all about the product. What is the Shaska?
Hi, I am so happy to announce that we are launching. This is our actual launch day today. The Shaska Hair Styler is a 3-in-1 hair tool that is capable of drying, straightening, and curling all hair types regardless of texture. And I want to do a quick demo as
So when you say texture, what do you mean by that? Break that down.
Oh, what do I mean?
Yeah, come on, break it down. We got to break this thing down.
There are so many hair textures out there. They've even come up with a way of trying to define which texture is what. Like one texture is really straight and fine. 2 textures might have a little wave to it. Then we go to the 3 where it's curly, but it's not really that coarse. Then we get to the 4s, and I'm a 4, which means my texture is very coarse, and it takes a lot of heat to straighten it. So I like to straighten my hair because for me it's easier to style. But for ladies who are looking for like a little bit more versatility, they can easily go from straight to curly with no heat damage with this hair tool. And it will cut your time for styling. I'm telling you, it is quick, it's fast. It solved a problem that I had where I was styling my hair like for an hour. I would blow dry it, it would be this big.
All right, so you're going to show us how this works. It's a 3-in-1, so what are the 3 functionalities?
Okay, so first off, we're going to turn it on. You hold down the power button when you see that light, that white light, it's an indicator light of the temperature you are at. This is 240, this is 410. It automatically defaults to the highest temperature of 450. Okay, so once it stops blinking, you know that it has reached 450. If you have a finer texture of hair, you can go down. Okay, thank you so much. You can go down, and all you do is touch this little barometer right here to change the temperature. Now we're at 210, and somebody with a finer hair texture would want to use that. Go up. This is, I don't know if you can give a shot of this. This is Brazilian hair.
Okay.
Not very coarse.
So you got the hair over here on the side, and
Yeah.
we're gonna get the hair, and we're gonna see you actually work this out.
Yes,
so
we are. Do you have the bottle?
Go ahead. We're waiting on you. Okay, so you wet the hair, so that's like as if you're coming out of the shower or something like that?
Yes, but we don't recommend that you use this on dripping wet hair. You want to towel dry it.
Okay.
I have it on temperature 410 right now.
Okay.
Okay? You will not hear the fans come on until you close the hair dryer and then it activates.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're just going to do a swipe, quick swipe.
And so this can cut your hair time down, and instead of an hour, it could be cut down to how long?
Like 30 minutes, maybe even less. Oh, is he able to get it?
Well, you may want to do it from the front.
Okay.
So around 20 to 30 minutes, you can have straight hair, all by just using this hair styler.
Right, and that was one swipe, but I'll do it again.
All right, so where is this available at right now?
It is available on the shaskalife.com. That is exclusively where you can buy it, no other website.
Okay, so tell people right there, why should they look at the Shaska Life?
Because I have dedicated 10 years to creating this product. This is 10 years of working with engineers, experts, big names that I'm not going to mention who have actually sold millions of hair tools have helped me develop this product. And it basically fills a need that was not being serviced at the time. We have other products out there, but they don't work on all hair types. I wanted this to be inclusive, and every woman, I don't care if your hair is straight, curly, kinky, whatever it is, it's going to work for you and it's going to be safe.
What does it retail for?
$189.
And it's available now.
It is available now.
Ladies, look, if you have hair, a lot of it, and you want to cut down your time, she just showed you how it worked. Now all you got to do is make a decision. Do you want to be curly or do you want to be straight? It's the Lab Tech Show. Tall Boy, we're live at CES 2026. We're gone.
Horizontal for this one.
Can you say your name and spell it for us, please? German?
Russian.
Russian. Oh.
Russian. Yeah. 33 KOTJ.
Found a way to stay really personal with AI with a new company here called Omni, and they have a product out here that says, hey, you know what? You can wear your AI and it can transcribe and basically give you recaps by the end of the day. Is that right? I got my man Nick here, and he's going to tell you all about Omni.
Hey guys, so I'm Nick, I'm the founder of Omni. It's a wearable ChatGPT. How it works, you put it to your neck once in the morning, and then you go to events like this when you meet millions of people per day, and you don't remember what did you talk to them about. It will remember their names, it will remember what did you talk to them about, it will create action items for you, summaries, and everything else.
Does it mind map as well?
Yes, it does everything. Actually, let me show you that very quick. So you go here, and this is, for example, how much the product knows about me. It's like a brain map.
Wow.
It's like my second brain, right? Each one of these is a person I know or like a conversation I had, basically something about my life.
So everything. So if I tap on one of these, it'll pull up your.
Yes, if let's say I tap on this one, I can see like which one is disconnected or where it goes. You know, basically like like go through my brain pretty much like this way.
So I'm just having a whole conversation, and this is just for my day, or
Yep.
just for the week, or just for the month. How does that work?
So usually just put it and you just forget about it. It will do it for the day, it will do for the month, it will do summaries. It will also give you like summaries of your week, of your months as well via notifications. This is how you did this month, this is how you did this year and stuff.
And so is it recording me from the moment I put it on, or do I
Yes.
have to press a button?
It records all the time. However, if someone doesn't feel comfortable, you can just click like this and it will turn off.
So you turn it off,
Yes.
and then it doesn't. But
It does,
put it
yes.
on, and it's on.
Yes,
it's
yes,
always
yes.
listening
yes,
to everything
yes,
that you're
yes,
saying.
yes. By default, it always listens. Yes.
Okay, so what service is this through? Is this through ChatGPT?
Yeah, we use like 5 different services. It's like ChatGPT, there is Google Gemini, there is Whisper, there is like a lot of different tools, but mostly OpenAI and deep gram and stuff. Yes.
All right, so where can people find this if they're interested?
They can find it on the website omi.me, this link, omi.me, and they can buy it for $89.
$89.
Yes, $89.
Ami.me, $89.
Yes.
Why should somebody buy something like this? Because, you know, people are afraid of AI.
Yeah.
They're not really ready for AI.
Yeah.
And then now you're telling somebody, hey, I can help you remember.
Yes.
Why
yes.
so don't use mine, but why should people use Ami?
Yeah. So guys, count how many people you met yesterday. If it was more than one, then probably you need this product. Because probably you don't remember what did you talk to them about, what were their name. So that's why you need it.
Wow. So if you want to speak, transcribe, and summarize your day, I want you to think about Ami. All right? Nick, he's telling you, hey, he's got a nice product out here, and we want you to go to the next level in 2026 and beyond. It's the Lab Tech Show. Talk Boy, CES 2026. You're out.
All right, guys, that's Ami. Ami.me. So it's one of those products there where you put it around your neck, it records everything, the conversations. From my understanding, I think you have to press a button, but it's still hearing you. I don't recall everything. We're going to see if we can get the CEO onto the show the same way we're going to try and get the Shaska Life CEO, founder onto the show as well. And hopefully they can be a little bit more descriptive in how their products work. You guys see it. It's right there. And Ami, that's OMI.me. And if you're interested, $89. And he told you the reason why you should get it. So, yeah, hopefully that's some good stuff for you. Let me see. What do we have here? Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. I mean, come on, help a brother out. This is an impromptu stream, but you know, you could share the show with a couple people. You could hit the like button. I need to do better. And, you know, hopefully in these couple of weeks that I'm gone, hopefully I'll get a chance to learn some of these softwares that I have and some of my downtime that I have. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's talk about the brands real briefly. So the brands are thelabtechshow.com, Your Live Production, and tallboy.us. Come on now. Come out and support the product and the brands. Lab Tech Show, the tech news. You see what we do every Wednesday right here at the Lab Tech Show. Your Live Production is where we get all of our productions, whether you want to be the subject matter expert, but you don't want to handle the tech, let yourliveproduction.com take care of that for you. And then tallboy.us, he's the one that's out there getting all that exclusive content. So going out there, check out the brand, see what it's all about, and go from there. Don't forget the show is on Spotify and the YouTube podcast at the Lab Tech Show, and then Roku and Amazon. Thinking about letting Roku and Amazon go. I have not officially figured it out just yet, but I'm thinking about letting it go. What are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know. Should we keep it? Should we not? And then don't forget, you can always support us through Cash App or PayPal. You see the respective links right there. And as always, don't forget to think big, think tall boy. Think big, believe in God, think tall, the sky's the limit, and think tall boy, because he said so and he's doing it. All right, guys, let's see what the comments are saying over here. Hopefully you guys are chiming in a little bit. Share this video with others. Yeah, that's right. Not sure I want to buy a Russian product as I don't know where my information is going. Hey, I understand, but I think he's based in the United States. Even though he's Russian. Yeah, share this video with others. I don't know how many people are watching the show. I don't know. Is anybody watching? Let me go over here to the YouTubes and look. I only have one monitor, so I can't move around the way I want to move around. So let's see. Got about a few people watching, so I appreciate that. So yeah, that's what it is. All right, well, let me tap in and tell you what's going on. I did not tell too many people what was happening in my world. I just said I was just going to make a post one day and say I'm gone. So I'm gone for 7 weeks. I decided to just get out of America for a little while. I sat down for 2024, said, let me just save up a couple dollars. Let me just, regroup, figure out what I really want to do. I really wanted to build the Lab Tech Show up. I wanted you guys to see where this technology is going. For the ones that are my diehards, I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. Y'all are like the true MVPs. I hear people all the time say, I don't understand this. It goes over my head. The technology, I don't get it. And it's like, well, tap in with me on Wednesday and we'll break it down in a language that you can understand. Everybody got excuses on why they cannot support the show, why they can't watch it. You send out text messages and people tell you, oh, I got this going on and I got that going on. I just said, watch the show. The show was live. You can comment and interact in real time. Now, if you can't catch it live, you can always catch the replay. You just can't ask your questions if you have questions in real time. I don't have time to break that down to people, but I keep trying to say, if you really want to understand technology, we have found a dedicated hour to where you can come tap in with us at 8 p.m. on a Wednesday. And let's be honest, if I did it on a Friday, you're going to be like, it's the weekend. If I did it on a Saturday, you're going to say, oh, I got to do something with my kids. If you do it on Sunday, then you're talking about trying to get people away from, their church or their holy hour. And what would be a good time? If you do it Sunday night at 8, I got to start preparing for work. Monday, you're winding down. Tuesday, hey, it's a hit or miss. I don't want to stomp on Tech Troublemakers Day because he's doing his thing. So I just said, you know what? Let's do a Wednesday. Wednesday seems like it's a perfect time. And people just had excuses all throughout the year of 2026. So my thing is fine. I'm just going to do me. So I love y'all. Revis and I are going to have a conversation on how we're going to move forward when I get back with this technology, because people say that they want it, but then when we try to give it to you in plain English, people don't want to tap in. So it gets a little frustrating because you're passionate about this and you believe in this, and people, it's like I'm trying to cater to you. So I got to learn how to stop catering to people and just say, look, I'm just doing this. Not only am I doing this because this is what I want to do for myself, I'm doing this because this is something that we just need to, help people out. And I just have this passion for just wanting to help people, if that makes sense. Had a very long talk with a couple of people at CES, and they were like, hey, man, that older generation, they don't care. And so stop trying to cater to them. They don't value it the way you value it. And that was a tough pill to swallow. And so, at the end of the day, you tell people to share the show, and you're going to do it until you get tired of doing it or you want to find something else to do. And I think we're almost at that cusp of saying, I really want to help y'all, but if you don't want the information, I don't know what else to say. Now, to my diehards, we're going to find something for y'all, because y'all really are here and y'all are really pulling up and y'all are really saying, hey, I really appreciate it. Like I said, you guys know 2 or 3 people in your circle that you probably know that probably needs to know this information, and just share it with some people. But that's kind of how I've been feeling about it over the last couple of weeks. And he said, the man looking right in the camera and talking to y'all. Yep, I sure am talking to y'all. I sure am. What's up, Cast Ahead? What's up, sir? How y'all doing? Yeah, he said, we here watching. Yep. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. But no, I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. I pour a lot of time and effort, and this show was not publicized. So the diehards are here, right? I did not ask people to join. I mean, it's 9:34 in the morning in Kuala Lumpur, and I'm out here trying to pass this information on to y'all because I truly love y'all, and I really want y'all to, walk away not saying I don't get it. Funny story, not a funny story, but a real story. There was somebody that I know that's a family member of the show. They came to come visit, and I stopped at a department store to link up with them. And their friends were so dead against AI. And I literally had a 1 hour, hour and 20-minute conversation with them in the department store about why they should use Gemini or why they should use Perplexity. Not sure if they continued to use it. The person that was the friend of the show, she already knew, but her friends did not know. And it was like, oh my God, I had no idea. And it was like, but you already had your nose turned up saying, I don't want it, I don't need it, I'm not gonna use it. And it's like, wow, you see the benefits of how it could work. And I'm not one to fearmonger anybody. I'm just telling you straight up, this technology is coming. Now, some of y'all are retired and you like, I don't need it. But just like the big screen TV that y'all used to have with them big screen TVs, and then you had to put the TV on top of that TV, or you had to have the pliers. And now look at what you're doing. You're watching the content on your phone. You're watching the content on your laptop. The technology is going to forever evolve. And this is one sector in the world that the technology has never been defeated. It's always been undefeated. So it's going to always grow. So whether you want to embrace it or not, that's on you. Now, to my diehards, I appreciate y'all. I really love y'all. I wish I could bring y'all all back a souvenir where I'm at and all that good old stuff. I wish I could. Because y'all really do support me. Y'all really love me. And, you know, the ones that pulled up through CES, y'all showed up and showed out. Y'all really showed up and y'all showed out. Y'all, whether it was someone just giving affirmations, whether it was a financial donation, whether it was participating in the Cash App pool, no matter what it was, y'all really pulled up on me and was like, yo, Talkway, we really love you and we know you believe in this stuff. And I'm thankful that you guys were there, and it let me know that there was a lot of love, because your boy be doing this on a budget. And y'all pulled up and was like, Talkway, ain't no budget this year. Just go ahead and be comfortable. And y'all made me comfortable. And I can't thank y'all enough for the ones that participated, wished us well. And, you know, some things went right and some things went wrong. And I can't thank Rebus enough because he's been a diehard. I can't thank Sammy enough because he really wanted to be there. And, you know, unfortunately, some other people, they didn't pan out. But, you know, every year it's always a story of where somebody doesn't do what they're not supposed to do, right? There might be a day where I might go into that in a little bit more detail, but, you know, neither here nor there. Right now, I'm just keeping it and being very transparent with y'all right now. I'm really trying to give y'all this tech news. And it seems like more people are more worried about the travel than they worried about the tech. I don't know what to do. So, and to be honest with you, I'm burnt out with creating content. Like, I've been doing this since 2009, 2010. I got 3 YouTube channels. So I've dedicated the last 2 or 3 years to this channel to say, I believe in y'all, or I believe in this channel so much that I want to build it. So, yeah, Tech Troublemakers, like, I love you. So no, this is not no soapbox moment, but I wanted to be very transparent with you guys, because the ones that are not here currently, and I believe that this show could go viral. I think that this show could be one of those shows that could be the biggest tech show on YouTube, because where do you get a chance to talk to somebody in real time? Think about the founders, the CEOs. Think about the people that we've had on the show. You get to ask these people questions in real time. And when you really think about that, let's just be honest. When you really think about it, when you watch other live shows, do they talk to their audience members? They might say, chat what you think. And then they put in the chat and they might do a poll. But you get to ask questions in real time. And a lot of people, I don't think that they really value that, or they understand the capacity of that, if that makes sense. You get a chance to talk to people in real time, and I try my best, and not everybody's down to do it, but I try my best to get the companies to do a giveaway. And we try to make it to where everybody walks away winning. Somebody wins something when they come onto the show. I don't have to do that. So, like I said, to the diehards, I love y'all. Y'all have truly made this show enjoyable, memorable, thankful, because you didn't have to be here. Appreciate y'all. Now, to the ones who may watch this show, 6 months from now and say, damn, I didn't know it was like that. I really needed to be here. Well, we've been waiting on you. Now, how much time Tallboy got left? Don't come to me after I stop and say, well, we need you to bring it back. Because once I stop, Tallboy is going to be like, he done with it. So it is what it is. So neither here nor there. Tallboy said, you know what? I found a flight to Kuala Lumpur, and Kuala Lumpur is in Malaysia. Using AI, I found a flight for $899 US. I could not believe it because the normal flights are going anywhere from $1,200 to about $1,500 to Malaysia. But using AI, I heard about Comet, and they were saying it had its own agentic browsing. We were talking about agentic browsing, how it could take over your whole computer. You just type in a question and say, I want Hawaiian Punch. I want a pair of Nikes. I want Awesome Wood things. He needs some type of glue gun or something like that. You might need a blouse on Amazon, on TJ Maxx, on whatever website that you need to go to. And you tell it, hey, I'm looking for a flight to go to Kuala Lumpur out of Atlanta, and I want to use these airlines. I put in my prompt. These are my dates. Find me the fastest and the most inexpensive flight, and I press enter. And Comet, once I pressed enter, the computer just took over, and after about 5-10 minutes, it literally logged. It went to the to the respective airlines websites. It literally typed in the information on its own. The agentic browsing did it all on its own. And not Black Friday, not Cyber Monday, but that Sunday, I found a flight for $899. And I said, man, I would be crazy if I do not book this ticket. Now, why did I choose Kuala Lumpur? Because they have some of the best medical coverage out here in the world. Their doctors come to America, or they come to some of the best colleges all over the world, and then after they complete their degree, they come back home and they give back to their community, from my understanding. I have some video. I don't have it with me currently on this show, but I'll show some of it a little bit later on. But I was told to go to Malaysia for medical tourism, and they have this health screening. And I highly recommend all of you guys to go to this website called princecourt.com. Don't have it on me to where I could type it up, but princecourt.com. And just princecourt.com. That's what it is. It's a hospital. And go to YouTube, watch a couple videos. It looks like a mall. The customer service was amazing. Now, y'all know how much healthcare costs in America. Y'all know how much it is, and we've been all griping about it, and the politicians have been fighting for, healthcare, and they got a health screening to where you can go and get a health screening. And when I tell you, they did everything from urine samples, HIV, blood tests, eyes, ear tests, ultrasound, X-rays, bone density, the dietitian. They do an EKG on you. They do everything. And I got there at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not giving the service or giving the due that I need to give about this experience that I had. But when I walked out of there, they told me everything that was wrong with my body. I knew some of it, but there were some other areas that I did not know that was wrong with me. And now they even gave me a referral and said, hey, we got you a referral, where you can go see this doctor and you can go from there. When I looked at the pricing, they had different pricings based on 30, 40, 50, or 60. And then I went and used Gemini and said, hey, what's the difference between this package and this package? And I told them my age, and they said you should go with the 40 package, but because you're in the sweet spot of 46, if you're feeling A, B, or C, then go with the 50 package. The 50-year-old package is what I'm saying. And I was like, okay, I'm experiencing this. So I said, okay, let me just go ahead. They said for an extra $75, you get 2 extra deeper scans for $75 more. I said, okay, cool. I want to use my phone to be able to pull this up. So I like I said, this will be another video at a later time and date. But I landed on Wednesday, landed on Wednesday, went Thursday to go figure out how all this works because I had made an appointment back in December. They told me they can see me on Friday at 10 o'clock. Now I landed at Wednesday, got to the Airbnb or the hotel, wherever I'm staying at. I got there about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Got up Thursday morning to go to the hotel, to the hospital. And they told me, can you come in at 10 a.m. on the next day and they'll take care of me. When I walked out of there, I knew everything that was wrong with me. They already gave me the referrals that I needed, and I only paid $438.62. They gave me the results on the same day. The results on the same day. I can't make this up, y'all. I was just blown away. And if you're on my Facebook and you follow me on Facebook, I kind of went more in detail on some of this stuff. I'm going to do another video on this once I get situated because I got some time to kind of piece it all together. But I'm just kind of giving you one of the reasons why I chose Kuala Lumpur. The food here is amazing. I mean, you were talking about, you have Indian people, you have Asian people, and you have Malay people. Everybody speaks English. Damn near everybody speaks English. So, you're not going to have a hard time trying to navigate through these streets. Now, you do have to pay for a Grab everywhere you go because this is not a walkable city. Grab is an alternative to Uber. So I've been here for 7 days and I got 3 more days left. And then I move on to my next destination. And then I'll be in another country. So, and while I'm there, I'll see what that area has to offer as well, if that makes sense. But neither here nor there. No, this is just what it is, and wanted to share with you guys what I had going on, and just wanted to just say thank y'all for supporting the show. But that's just what it is for the time being. There probably won't be no shows for the next 2 or 3 weeks because I'm traveling on Wednesdays. Those are the better days to move around and move about the city. And I just was like, or move around the countries and fly. Once I got over here, to fly from one country to another was like $56, $60. But because I'm so tall, I paid for extra leg room. So hopefully that works out to where the flights, I have not paid no more than $110 for a one-way flight. But the flights are actually on sale for like $50 and $60. So if you don't need the special accommodations, you can literally travel around from Vietnam, Thailand, the Philippines, Bali, Malaysia. You can bounce around anywhere from $50 to about $80, and then you just pay for your extra add-ons, if that makes sense. So no, this is just what it is, man. And like I said, all I can tell you guys is just embrace this technology. I'm using AI everywhere I go. Even when I'm booking my Airbnbs, I'm taking pictures. I didn't know you could do this, but I'm reverse engineering. I'm taking pictures of where I'm staying at and say, hey, where is this located? How far is it from this place, and that place? And it'll tell me where it's at. You know, Airbnb does not give you the actual location, but when I upload the picture, it tells me where it's at. And now I know whether or not I want to stay there or not. Read those reviews, but neither here nor there. That's kind of where it's been. Ray Wright says, you've always been helpful, tall boy. No, like I said, this is just what it is, man. I thank you so much for writing out the comment right there. But I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what was going on with me. I'm good. I'm in a good place. Nobody kidnapped me or nothing like that. So I just wanted to get away. I just felt like there's so much that this world has to offer. I challenge people all the time to go out and go get a passport and go see the world. The world is at your fingertips, and it's on you to go see it. It is super hot here. It is like 85, 87 degrees. Now, the one thing I can say is the bottom of the sky has been falling out since I've been here. So it's been a lot of rainy days here. But my next destination, we talking about 95, 100 degrees every single day. I don't know what it's like in your area where you stay, but it's time for me to, relax in the sun. I live in hot Atlanta for a reason. So I needed more sun. I don't need no cold air. No, we don't need that. But no, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to let you guys know that I'm good. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Awesome Fun Things, Tech Troublemaker, Cast Ahead, James Hicks, Ray Wright. You guys are all here. Stuart Video was here. Thank you. And like I said, this was an impromptu stream. I did not publicize this. No one expected me to go live at 8 o'clock, so I'm not beating nobody up for this one. But there won't be any shows for about 2, maybe 3 weeks. So I'm just kind of, wanted to just at least get the CES content out as quickly as I possibly could. And then let you guys know about what Waymo was doing and let you know what my travels are like. So, like I said, everything has been good. I can't really complain. I mean, there's some things I want to say, but, trying to keep it positive on the internet, if that makes sense. But continue to tell people about the show. Go back and watch the old shows. We try to break up the content because some people want to see the actual videos as opposed to the actual live shows. So maybe that might be the reason why people don't watch the show. I don't know. But I try to give you a live feel because you get a chance to talk to me, talk to the guests. You get a chance to interact with one another. And you get a chance to stay abreast of what's happening when it comes to technology. And that's what the whole goal is at the end of the day, because tech is undefeated, and I don't want you to get left behind. And it's not a threat, it's not a scare tactic, it's I really don't want you to get left behind. That's what it is. So tell a couple people what we got going on, and I'll continue to try to push to the best of my ability. But then I also need y'all. I charge y'all with telling people about what we got going on. Because if you don't, and I feel like I don't see no numbers, what's the point of, you ain't, because the first thing these people say is how many followers you got. And I'm like, it's not about followers. It's about the community. These corporate people, they don't be listening to that. They want to see numbers. I ain't got time for all of that. I'm just keeping it above. I want to see community. I want to see engagement. I want to see Reba say he's going down to Florida to see a Sheila Baker, or going up to New York to go see a Lisa Maria, or he's going to Pennsylvania to go see an Awesome Wood Things because he's in a truck and they can go have lunch or they can take a picture together. Or I'm going into your city or wherever the case may be. I'm going to Detroit and I'm going to go hang out with Ray Wright, or I'm going to South Carolina to go hang out with the Tech Troublemaker. We get a chance to link up with people because it's community. And you never know. You guys might actually pull up and do an event and say, because of the Lab Tech Show, that's how we met. And that's really what I wanted. I wanted community. And so these next couple of weeks, I'm gonna take some time to myself. And it's the top of the year. And hopefully when I get back home, we can, move at blazing speed. If not, we'll chug along when we chug along, if that makes sense. It just depends on, how we feeling about this. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to let y'all know where we're at. It's the Lab Tech Show. I thank y'all so much for pulling up on me. And I guess nobody else was in the comments. You coming out to the UK? No, I'm not in that region this time. Look, man, I actually tried to go to Exeter to go see Rich Vibes. Rich Vibes is out there. Like, I can get to London. I can't get to Exeter. Like, he out there. Like, I really tried to get to Exeter when I was in Europe 2 years ago, but it just was not in the cards to go see him. He gonna have to come meet me in London or something like that. But neither here nor there. We're in a different region. We're down in Malaysia. Ender Trading is in this area somewhere, so I gotta find him. Maybe not on this trip, but he's in this region, and we gotta see if we can get a picture with him somewhere. But outside of that, that's pretty much it. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Once again, if you want to live stream and you don't have all the equipment, I bought this cable. I bought 2 of them, believe it or not, because I couldn't believe it actually worked. But you can't buy just one of them cheap ones on Amazon. It ain't gonna work. I'm telling you, I bought 3 or 4 of them things on Amazon. You gotta go to J5 Create. Tomorrow's technology is today. So JCC153. You plug this into the phone and you plug this into a capture card, and your phone is now a video camera. And you got to, if you're on Pixel, I know you have to use the Black Magic Camera app. But I think if you're on Samsung or iPhone, I think you're okay. But this cord right here is about a $25 cable. I bought 2 of them because I could not believe it worked because I had went through a whole bunch of cables. But this JCC 153 and then this Hollyland mic that you can barely see plugged, connected to me right here. Got this, and this is kind of what it looks like. They got 2 models. They got the cell phone version that comes with this, and then they got the receiver version. And then you get these little 2 small microphones. So the microphones are discrete. And then I got another J5 Create device. This is the J5 Create, what is this model? The JVA06. I think this is the most expensive piece of tech that I got outside the laptop to do this show. And I can do camera 1 and camera 2, but the GoPro wasn't working. So it is what it is. But this piece here plugged right into this cord here, this cord here, right into the camera, and you can live stream. And so it's very doable, and you go from there. Oh, and then the other piece to be able to have the microphone working, because they have the cell phone version and then they also have the camera version. So I have this little piece here that goes with this Hollyland, and that is the M32C2 version that I have, to where you can use the phone and also use the camera version. So we're able to do it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I thank y'all so much for pulling up on me, supporting what we got going on over here. And what did James say? Hell yeah, he out there. That's why shipping products to him is so high. Believe it or not, speaking of that, James, believe it or not, they got some products over here. They got some DJI products. So DJI has been banned from the United States. Well, they got the products over here. The question is, do you want to pay for them? But then they also got this phone that I really, really want to get by Xiaomi. Xiaomi got the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max. I'm really tempted to pull the trigger on that phone. I'm really tempted, but now I'm looking at it like I come back in March, and then the 18 gonna come out in October, November. But Mobile World Congress is coming up in the next 2 or 3 weeks, so I'm gonna see what phones are dropping, and we'll see if that's worth the purchase or not. But because it came out in November, December, so we'll see how that works. So yeah, but look up that Xiaomi 17 Pro Max. It's the iPhone alternative for Android, but that back screen, woo, the thing. I mean, I love my Pixel, but that Xiaomi. I also wanted to get the Huawei Mate. I wanted to get that, but Huawei was banned in the United States, and they are using their own ecosystem. And you got to have Google Play for everything in America, so you won't be able to use the Huawei phones. But I actually touched it while I was out here. They have a mall here called the Plaza Loyat Mall out here in Kuala Lumpur, and it is the world's largest tech mall in Asia. And they got 5 floors where there's nothing but laptops, cell phones, you name it. I got a little bit of video of it. The cell phone companies, the laptop companies, the drone companies, video games, you name it. If it ain't here, they ain't got it in Asia. So I went in there and I was very impressed with what I saw. The crazy thing about it is I already got everything that I wanted. So outside of that Xiaomi, and I want that Hover Air drone where it will follow you. So between the DJI Flip and that Hover Air, they said the Hover Air is the better drone. So outside of that, I really don't need nothing else when it comes to tech. I'm teched out right now. CES was a blessing, and we got a chance to see the technology at its finest, if that makes sense. So yeah, next time, brother, be safe, man. Yeah. Everybody have prayer and traveling mercies for Tech Troublemaker. He's going to be gone for 2 weeks. His show is on Tuesday night. And if I'm correct, James Hicks has a sports show that's coming on immediately after this show. So if y'all want to support James Hicks, go over there to James Hicks Look for his profile photo right there and pull up on him and talk sports with him. That's pretty much it. I will let y'all go. I cannot believe I ended this show in under an hour. It is the Lab Tech Show. I thank y'all so much. I don't even see my outro, but yeah, we out. We out of here. We out of here. If I can find the button, where is it at? Oh, don't forget, Tallboy's got merch. Make sure y'all go to shop.tallboy.us and go get your merch, all right? Go ahead and get that merch for 2026. Where is the outro button? Reba's gonna be laughing at me, talking about, boy, I wasn't even on the show and you still couldn't figure it out. Lord be with this man. I can't find the button, y'all. Oh, there we go. All right, we out of here. Y'all be good and see y'all in a couple of weeks. All right, deuces.